Are we we're ready to convene? It would be helpful to hear from one or two of you, and we're going to, for the sake of the online Zoomers, we're going to use the microphone so that they can hear better. What was an aha moment for you? What was something that you discovered about yourself? Oh, you're all eager conversationalists. Go ahead.
I guess I could share. I really like the questions that asked about the serving together. I guess that's something I haven't really considered, like bringing people into something that we're mutually excited for, that we can like grow in together.
Yes.
And that's something in my workplace that there are many opportunities to do that. So that's something that I learned about myself. I don't do that that often, but it's an area I can grow and improve in.
And actually, that is an area where most Christians are. They may serve, but they don't know the power evangelistically of serving together with people who believe differently. So I scored the lowest on that one, and I wrote this stuff. So it is something that is a missed opportunity. And I found people that were maybe far spiritually from meeting Jesus were more open to serving because they had this heart for and compassion for others. So that's a good observation. Thank you. One more.
You got to come over here, Liz.
I have found that I'm not really great at asking good questions. So that's definitely an area that I would like to grow in. But I have found that before the question asking, I feel like I've gotten good feedback about being a good listener in the way I reflect back. Not necessarily affirming or agreeing, but just repeating what I just heard.
Good.
And so I think that kind of helps create a sense of safety, but that takes a lot of time.
It does. And
And-
intentionality. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. Well, thank you. And we're going to be talking about listening and asking questions kind of as a combo. So you might have other comments about the assessment. We'll hopefully get to talk at maybe lunch if you stay over about some of the other discoveries. But we're going to really spend the rest of our time together after the break on insight number 4. And insight number 4 is that skills take time and practice to be confident and ready for spiritual conversations. Therapists must put in 3,000 hours of practice before they're fully licensed in most states. Pianists spend hours upon hours every week to play the piano better. And you know how hard it is to get your kids to play the piano, right? But you know how important it is. Athletes spend time practicing a lot more than they actually play games. It seems obvious, but it turns out that if we don't practice and intentionally focus on them, we're not likely to do very well. I don't know if you have ever read the book Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell, but he talks about how you have to put in your 10,000 hours, and that we automatically assume that somebody that's really good at something was naturally that way, but the vast majority of the time it's that they put in their 10,000 hours. And so I want you to watch this video, which really reinforces this point of the importance of practice. We're going to skip over this one.
And Mike. Steve, that's
no matter how many times I watch that video, I laugh. But it makes an important point, is that Jeff Gordon, that wasn't his first time driving a Camaro and driving the way he drove. He knew exactly what he was doing, and that guy had no idea that he was in safe hands because of all of the 10,000 hours of practice he had in driving fast cars. And so when you look at somebody that has gotten some skill in these 9 arts, it's been through a lot of probably dents in the car or other things that have given them the reinforcement they need to do something better next time. And so you will make mistakes along the way, but the most important thing, if you get nothing else out of the rest of this day and what's already been covered, is that practicing these arts is critical. And so we're going to take a short break, and we're going to start back up at 10:35. So enjoy your break, and I'll see you a little bit.